Hey, very good, friends. Doc South here saying, hey, a rare day off, so I'm going to knock out a few videos for the day. And, I wanted to mention what I'm going to do, and I'll put this to my email folks, is the folks who might get these videos by way of email. I think what I'm going to do is stop the email thing and just post these babies on all these various videos I do on Facebook, and then of course they're always available on YouTube. Easy as pie. You can go there, and God, there's got to be somewhere around 400 of them. Well, in fact, more than that now. You just go to YouTube and search Doc South Show, Doc South Show, and there you are, one after another. I think that's the best way. I feel like perhaps I'm pushing things, being too pushy, setting them on my on my email, sending them out as email blasts. I think doing that. Well, it's like the other day. I bought some of these really good muffins to give as Christmas gifts to various people on the Christmas gift list, and as a result, I'm getting 3 or 4 emails a day from the muffin people, and all through the year, 1 or 2 a day. And after a while, you get all this email stuff that you don't really need. I don't know if that's called spam or not, but it's you wind up having to delete them, delete, and I don't want my stories to be looked at that way, as something being pushy. So they're going to be on Facebook waiting for you, or they're going to be on YouTube. Again, youtube.com. I guess you go to Doc South Show on YouTube. All right, and there you go. It'll be easy. Now, if you want me to mail one to you, I can. You let me know. I can make a link, and yeah, there you are. But that's what I'm going to do. Okay, now here, Millie's itinerary, a day in the life of Millie, our hound. Lovely little girl, and gee, a fine dog. Okay, but she'll drive you nuts. Millie's itinerary. She does rule the house with an iron paw. Okay, here we go. We're now at 12:15 in the afternoon. Okay. Well, here you go. At lunchtime, you won't find a tail wagging any faster than that furry turboprop spinning on Millie's rear end. If she was an airplane and the tail was positioned up front, she'd be airborne by the time she got past the easy chair. Her ears, if they were starched a bit, would make excellent wings. Of course, her big old belly would cause a fair amount of wind drag. That's a pretty full cargo bay she's got there for sure. Aeronautical engineers have told me that Millie would get about as high as a coffee table and run out of steam. She'd have to howl out an SOS and make for the long carpet near the bathroom door for a crash landing. Once she hits the ground, her momentum would allow her to skid to a gentle stop with her snoot gently resting on her food bowl. Mission accomplished as far as Millie's concerned there, yes. I know that noonish is a bit early for supper, but Millie has thought this one out. There must have been a day when Sandy and I weren't around. Millie perhaps got out my old calculator. We're just guessing now, yeah. Maybe Millie signed in on my laptop and started doing some calculations and figuring, and well, picture her buried up to her belly in papers, chewed pencils, faded textbooks, charts, and chalkboards as she did the math. That day she became the Einstein of Hounds. The Einstein of Hounds. Yep. I'm theorizing that by putting it all together, Millie came to the startling realization that if she had supper at noon, she'd have a better chance to beg for food when Sandy and I had our big meal of the day at supper time. At that time, we'd be better targets of opportunity. Millie that day came up with the E equals MC squared of the dog universe. Loosely translated from dog language, the formula states that a dog will eat better if they are more cunning and cute. E equals MC squared. Eat equals cunning and cute. Yes. put them together, square them. Yep, you're getting fed. Okay. It was a great day for all dogs when Millie calculated that it would be best for her to get us to feed her at noon. Then, by our human supper time, Sandy and I will have forgotten about that big meal she had earlier and give her countless snacks and tidbits from our respective dinner plates. This is especially true if she ramps up a Basset Hound's greatest strength, her cuteness. All she has to do is decide which one of us has the best morsels on our dinner plate and then strike with a barrage of heart-wrenching poses. For example, say I'm eating spaghetti and meatballs at supper time. Millie takes one look and decides that I'm the evening supper target. I won't even notice her creeping up to my feet. With great care, she'll lie down near my toes and arrange her ears so that they lie on the rug, stretched out till the tips are about 10 inches or more from each side of her head. Then she opens her eyes as wide as possible until the rolls of skin ripple like waves cresting upon that pointy head of hers. She then inhales a deep breath of fresh air and gives out with a long and very loud sigh, seasoned with just a hint of whimper. Dog drool starts to roll down the side of my shoes. The second whimper is just a bit louder. Another inhaled, exhaled sigh is all it takes. Bingo, an entire meatball drops right between her outstretched front paws. For Millie, it's imperative that she gets her daily dog meal at the human lunchtime. The first point, of course, is that Sandy and I really don't eat that much for lunch. Heck, on some days we don't even eat lunch at all. Pickings are very slim for the noon meal. Plus, we often eat lunch on the run as we do our chores. God, at that time of day, we're not even watching television. Millie knows one thing for certain. She can't drool on a moving shoe. And no one thinks she's cute when her humans are busy and she's underfoot. The barking for dinner at noon starts on time, just like the noon siren over at the fire hall. Whoever is in the kitchen when the time comes will get no rest. There's no choice but to drop whatever we're doing, throw on our chef hats, and head for the refrigerator and the cupboard. For Sandy and me, as we open the refrigerator, the ordeal is only just beginning. There you go, friends. And again, I'll post this to Facebook, and it will be available, of course, on, you can always tell your friends to head over to YouTube, and search Doc South Show on YouTube. And there you go. Okay. Thank you kindly. We'll see you later. Bye now.